Hello YouTube, Tacoma Comics coming at you, and today's video is going to be about the first appearances of Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel. Kamala Khan's Ms. Marvel, one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe currently. I got a little chess piece here, I really liked finding that one, and one of the Funko Pops, I've got two of those. And as I slide them away, you'll notice our very first appearance of Kamala Khan is actually in Captain Marvel issue 14, and it's a brief cameo. Right down here, you see her right here. Captain Marvel is yelling, "Hurry, head for the basement, inside." Or sorry, inside, head for the basement, hurry. And you got this young girl just looking and watching. And it doesn't even look like the final iteration of Kamala Khan, but both Kelly Sue DeConnick, who wrote this comic, and I believe the editor, Sana Amont, claimed and verified that that is Kamala Khan, looking up to one of her heroes. So that is the official verified first appearance of Kamala Khan in comics, and that was October of 2013, I believe. And then our second appearance of Kamala Khan, not quite in the Ms. Marvel outfit, but getting closer, is in Captain Marvel 17, also by Kelly Sue DeConnick. And this is, I think, January of 2013. I have this great final page here. On top it says a narration, how she inspired. And you see somebody taping something up against the wall. You realize it's a Captain Marvel poster. And right next to that is a picture of a woman flexing. And then you see Kamala Khan start flexing. And then you see her Hulk out muscles. And right below, there's the lightning flash that really kind of signifies, yes, this is Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel. Not totally an outfit, but I guess cameo outfit is the best we can do. And that brings us up to January of 2014, or March of 2014. March of 2014, all new Marvel. Now, point one, number one. And this is Kamala Khan on the cover in the full Ms. Marvel outfit. This is really cool because a lot of people believed and thought this was the full first appearance of Kamala Khan in the Ms. Marvel outfit, and this actually wasn't. I'll show you the full first appearance in a minute. Remember, this came out in March of 2014, but this is the first story containing Kamala Khan and Ms. Marvel. And I really like this story because in a very short period of time, it gives us a lot of background on the character. Kind of shows her thinking to herself and fighting some sort of trash monster in trash heap. Right away, we get a good look at her powers, at her flowing scarf, at the skirt that she wears over the tights, and kind of she's embiggening herself here. You can see how big her fist is there. I'll move that forward a little bit for you if you're not seeing what I'm showing you. Right, and so when we flip the page, we get some more of this fight going on. And then on the other side, you know, she says something kind of cheeky. She's like, pick on someone your own size. And then she just launches a car at the trash monster and defeats it. And then, you know, she's a teenager and her phone blows up and all of a sudden her mom's yelling at her that she's late. And she's missing her cousin's Mendi. Mendi is, I believe, a Pakistani celebration of some sort. So, ever the superhero, but ever the teenage girl, you know, dealing with issues of parents and stuff. And you see her taking off and getting upset, and her mom's yelling at her and stuff on the phone. Big steps, and then these guys down here say, "Hey, holy sriracha, is that Captain Marvel?" No, Captain Marvel has the sash. Ms. Marvel has the skirt and the mask thingy. So they're really trying to establish her character right there. And she gets back to the Circle Q, sees Bruno, who is her on-again, off-again boyfriend in the comics, and then in the very last panel, she is now in some traditional dress getting ready for her cousin's Mendi. So in 4 pages of comics, you really get a nice kind of encapsulation of the character. And that was written by G. Willow Wilson, who we all know actually writes Ms. Marvel right now. There's an extra copy there. This, though, came out in February of 2014, a full month before that all-new Marvel Point 1. This is Captain Marvel 17 second printing, and this had a very low print run. I can see that I need to move up a little bit there. Very low print run. I don't know a verified number. I've read online, but you know, you can read anything online that says somewhere in the thousands. So this is very hard to get. This is CGC graded. And it says Miss Marvel, parentheses, Kamala Khan cover, predates all new Marvel now, .1, number 1, March 14, and Miss Marvel number 1, 4/14. So this came out in, like I said, February of 2014. This is probably the most I've spent on a comic, but it was worth it to me. When looking on eBay, thought I got a good deal, did one of those make an offer, and just went back and forth with the guy, knocked it down a couple hundred. But in 9/8, this is going for $700-800. So just leave it at that. This particular one here is a 9/4. I'd love to someday have a 9/8, but this will do for now. And then in I believe March or April of 2014, Miss Marvel is actually released. There's number 1, signed by G. Willow Wilson. And as we go along, I've got, that's just issue 2. There's the second printing. I do not own a copy of the third printing, and I do not own a copy. There is a sketch cover of the third printing. I don't own the fourth printing either. I think I've got the third and fourth on the way in the mail. I don't have the third sketch cover purchased yet. There was no fifth printing. I guess they count the 2 printings of the third printing, the sketch and the full color one, as 2 separate ones, so they skip right to a 6th printing. Correct me if I'm wrong, I've not been able to find anywhere online where you can get something referred to as the 5th printing. So there's 2 copies of the 6th printing. There's the 7th printing, which is actually my favorite. I love this color here, and I love the detail that you see when the scarf just becomes black and white. And in the back here, this is the True Believers version, which counts as the 8th printing of Miss Marvel number 1. Went to 8 printings, which is pretty impressive. And finally, right here, this is Avengers Ultron Revolution number 11. This is the first appearance of Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, as a Disney animated character. So these stories in here are based on the Disney animated shorts that she was in with the Avengers. And so if you're really into collecting Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel first appearances, this might be the way to go. All right, thank you very much for listening, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If I said something wrong, put it in the comments. If you're not sure, put it in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you all. Have a great day.